Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for coming. How many people speak English here? Only English?
Only English.
No one only English, so we can be comfortable in Arabic? Okay, great. Okay, let's take the English one. My name is Hussein Freja. I'm the Director of Advertising for Yahoo in MENA. I'm here to talk to you about online and internet in this region. And I actually changed the title of my presentation just 5 minutes ago. It's because somebody asked why, right? It's because I've been selling online for almost 10 years now, and the concept was everyone can hear me, right? It's cool, okay. And the whole approach was, okay, internet is gonna pick up. Internet is growing. Sometime very soon we're gonna be online and we're gonna be able to use internet. But actually, looking at what's happening now, internet is already here, right? And it's already big. We just need to talk together more to see how we can utilize it. And I think this is useless. So online, it's right now, it's in the region, it's big, it's mass, opportunities out there, tools are there. We just need to look at what can be done by industry as a marketing manager or as a brand or as a product. What can you do to leverage this medium and achieve your objectives for this year? Just a quick one, how many product owners are here in this room? Like a travel company, travel agency, hotel? Marketeers? Agency people? No agency. Advertising agencies. 1, 2, 3, okay. Media? Okay, the rest has to tell me where they're coming from. Okay, great. So before I start with my presentation, just what always says, right? There has to be one slide to sell ourselves. We're Yahoo, and as you know, Yahoo made a giant step into this region a couple of months ago. Yahoo bought Maktub.com, the biggest Arabic portal in the region, and the plan is to launch a Yahoo Middle East version. Just the same way we have a Yahoo France version, or UK version, or Brazil version, we'll have finally an Arabic version of Yahoo. Without having an Arabic version of Yahoo, Yahoo already receives almost 22 million people to its pages from this region, which shows how big the potential is and how this region is vibrant in terms of internet usage. The team is big and we're growing, and that the main premise for this company in this region is to grow online content in Arabic and give Arabic users, internet users, the ability to browse with the same technology that any user all over the world is having. Now, currently, unfortunately, there's no big investment in online. There has been some investments here and there, but nothing major. Yahoo's investment was the major one in the last year, and more investment will be pulled out as a result of this. Agenda would be quickly going through the state of the internet, the numbers. I'm sure some of my colleagues and previous speakers mentioned some of those numbers. Just go to refresh and remember the numbers, how and why internet works, and how we can leverage what internet is good at for the travel industry. Looking forward, and more questions from your side into how we can use internet in this region. Quickly, just 10 years ago, 14 years ago, internet was all about the US, right? It's all about what's happening in the US and Europe, new markets, international markets, emerging markets, as we call it, were a small chunk. Now the situation is exactly the opposite. 85%, 66% used to be US, now it's only 15% of total internet population in the world. Only 15% of the total internet population is US. So that shows that the potential for internet growth is coming from emerging markets, such as our region here in MENA and other regions. Snapshot of our region, 22 countries, 300 million people, 6% of total population, 5% of the world's internet population, yet only 1% of internet content. Only 1% of the content all over the world is in Arabic. That's the gap. That's the reason why internet has been slow in terms of growth, and that's what we need to do to have a higher growth. But regardless of what we have now, we're still having 50 and 60% growth year to year. One language, but many dialects, and different and mixed economical landscapes. As I mentioned before, quick growth, despite the lack of technologies and investment and content, users are still going online. They're still using internet for many reasons, even though it's not in their own language. Qatar and UAE are areas where they really made major steps towards the economy. UAE is like over 60% internet penetration now. And if you remove the labor population, you get to like 80%, 85% population. That's a huge one. Saudi, 30% internet population. So it's becoming it's growing massively. In 2 years from now, speculations get to the point that Saudi will have 55% penetration. Egypt is one area that surprisingly leading the internet growth in the region without any investment in internet infrastructure. In terms of potential growth, Levant, North Africa are one of the biggest growth areas. Lebanon, Jordan, Syria, and Morocco is a huge area of growth. Trends, what do they do online? Those people, search engines still the proxy for getting online. If I want to go to any website, I still use Google or Yahoo or Bing to find this website. Separate from this, portals, messengers, email are still the highest in terms of why do we use internet. And then you go, that's the common landscape, right, in different countries in the Arab world. But then each area has its own specialty. Egypt, very well known for social media, Facebook and YouTube. It's huge in Egypt. Egypt is in a top 10 list of YouTube visitors worldwide, despite the fact that only 25% to 35% of Egypt's internet penetration is broadband. So UAE, same thing, Facebook and YouTube, because the language barrier is not a big thing there. In the GCC area, there's a phenomenon out there, which is forums, another version of social media that has its own way of usage. And that's very much adopted in GCC. In KSA, 85% of internet traffic goes to forums and discussion forums out there. Some people say, okay, do we have social media in Saudi Arabia or GCC? And people start talking about Twitter and Facebook. But that's not the social media there. The social media model there is discussion forums. We're going to have a slide about this. The big opportunity for anyone who wants to look at this industry, be it in the travel industry or our industry as online media or an advertising industry, that's a very young population. Average age is 24, between 24 and 27. That's a huge, vibrant population. Early adopters of technology. They want more details. They cannot go only for the message you guys send to them. They want to really know more about what you're going to do. And whenever they want to make a decision, it's not about you as a brand telling them what do they do. They go and research and research and research until they get really what they want. That's a very young one. You have to know how to talk to them. Mobile penetration is something really exceptional in our region. UAE, more than 160% penetration. Saudi Arabia, more than 120%. Morocco, despite the economical difficulties, you have like 85%, 82% penetration. Egypt, 60% mobile penetration. And that's really exceptional if you compare it to any other region all over the world. Mobile subscription, data subscription. I'm Lebanese and I come to Lebanon every now and then. But if I want to take a snapshot of my last visit to Lebanon last summer, none of my friends knew what's this mobile phone is. BlackBerry, yeah, we hear about BlackBerry, we see it in movies, and that was like, okay, we cannot have it. Now all of them have BlackBerries. How many people in this room have BlackBerries? Okay, we have BlackBerry haters here. So it's a huge growth area, and looking at the regions we work in, Egypt, UAE, Saudi Arabia, it's really a massive growth in terms of internet subscription. Yesterday we had a meeting with the biggest telecom in Saudi, and they mentioned that they sold 1 million BlackBerry subscription. Okay, that's a problem. Yeah, I have to stick to the normal one. As if the normal one works.